Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Scrap Mechanics Survival Mode. Now, today, we're going to be taking it back to the old days of Scrap Mechanic in Survival Mode, which is like the newest, it's just almost like a completely unrecognizable version of Scrap Mechanic. But I'm going to be building something that, back in like the really early days is something that I used to build and people used to build that was just kind of commonplace. And it is essentially a player launcher for the sake of transporting yourself quickly from a low point to a high point without much effort at all. It doesn't require stairs, it doesn't require elevators, it's just simply launching yourself up through the air. And they have relative reliability. And I actually think like one of my first videos on my channel, like the first handful of videos featured one of these things. I think it was when I had like a BattleBot arena back in the day. But before we get to that, there's been a couple of updates that I've done in between last time and this time. I haven't done any like mining or anything like that, but I did go grinding for some component kits. And also, I actually cleaned up a lot when it comes to this area and this area. And then over at those ruins over there, I showed you guys just the mess that I made when it comes to the haybot legs just scattered all over the place at the ruins. So I went and I actually picked up all of the haybot legs there with some resource containers and over there. And at the ones over there and even that one over there, I went and I placed them down on the ground. Rather than having them just be loose objects, I saw some people recommending in the comments that I should just pick them up and place them down real quick. That way it doesn't take nearly as much time as grinding them down with the hand tool, but it does take a little bit of the lag away since they're no longer going to be a free-floating object. Other changes I made is I've updated Hank's pool a little bit. Hank came back, by the way. He's swimming in the pool now. You can see we now have lighting in the walls of the pool, so I thought that looks pretty cool. And I also put lighting just around the sides here, so this is no longer a dark abyss at night. It actually looks somewhat hospitable. So that's why Hank came back, I'm presuming, because we actually made it a more attractive place. But I have been noticing that Hank is going out for milk a lot more often than he used to go out since the pool has been installed. I thought he was going to be hanging out here for a while since he was always hanging out a lot right over here when we didn't have a pool. But maybe it's part of the update with the new AI. Maybe he just is smarter about, you know, we need milk more now. Another update I've done is I've added more saw blades to the side here because I noticed that sometimes during raids, the little greenies, they'll come up on the sides, and I actually had one of them destroy one of my ramps over on the other side though. So I've added a saw blade on the ramps, so that's going to deter them from hitting these ramps. I've added a saw blade right here just in case they try to go in between, and those saw blades were already there. And I've also done the same thing on the other side to show you real quick. So we got a ramp saw blade. We got a buffer saw blade right here to protect underneath. I've also removed the warehouse keys because they were relatively pointless, I think. Other than that, one actual suggestion I remember seeing, I'm sorry I don't remember, I don't really look at the names of comments when I'm reading them, I'm just reading the comment themselves, but somebody had a good idea, you'll know who you are. They want these to be thicker, because these are just 1 block thin. So why don't we just add some thickness to these, make them look a little bit more bulky, a little bit better, I think. I don't know if 2 blocks or 3 blocks is going to be it, but I'm just going to do that really quick because I don't like the nighttime anyway, so I just want to kill some time doing something during the night. And I'll see you guys in the morning and you'll see how much better it looks. Alright, here we go. The sun's just about to rise and I just finished. I think it looks actually much better. I made them each 3 blocks wide. So you're welcome for whoever left that comment. Now they're not so annoying to you. And I think they look better. So thank you for the comment as well. Alright, so now on to what we're going to be doing for this episode. So I already have some stuff that was crafted from previous episodes. Where did they... Oh, I have my sensors on me. I have sensors on me. I thankfully have level 5 engines already on me. Do I have... Oh yeah, and I have large wheels as well. Because I need large wheels, engines, and I think for materials, I'm going to use metal to build it out of. I could use ramp pieces, but ramp pieces are too valuable or too scarce right now, and I would rather save them for other stuff. So I'm just going to put a bunch of metal on me. Okay, so what I'm going to build, I'm actually going to build it on a lift first, so then we can place it and we can experiment with it and see just where we need to place it, because these things are going to require some precision so that we don't hurt ourselves when we're using them. So let's start off with metal. And if you play Scrap Mechanic and for some reason you've never come across a player launcher like this, then you're gonna be very happy because these things are really fun and they're really, really useful. So here, I'm gonna use, oh, I need bearings, of course. Why could I forget bearings? Hopefully these work as intended. I haven't used these, like I said, since the early stages of the game. So it's entirely possible that they could, they might not just they just might not function the way that they used to. So this is only gonna spin from one side. There's no real reason, I don't think, to have the other side, connected with the bearing. It's just gonna be a waste of resources. And I think that'll also cause the engine to use more fuel if it's connected to more bearings. So I think this is going to be ideal here. So essentially what you wanna do is create a staircase that is leading right up to these wheels like this, and these wheels are just going to spin super, super fast when you get to them, and that's going to cause it to launch you up into the air. There we go, and I think we're almost ready to go. Oh, we need to put the engine on it, of course. I think I could fit the engine right in here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I could have this go down by a block. See, we're wasting this space down here. These wheels don't have to have this gap underneath them, so I'm just going to delete to there. All right, so now this right here, this is pretty much all we need as far as the height of the staircase. So now, I think it might be cool. I was thinking about where am I gonna put the engine, but I'm actually gonna have the engine go right here, just like that. So the engine is actually gonna be a step. So now it's really easy access to refill, and it also doesn't require us making more space for it. So that was completely contained pretty much. I'm going to I'll probably add some rails onto it just for the sake of making it less likely that you're gonna fall off or something. All right, so now we have a nice guide going into it. So now, oh wait, did I make a mistake? No, it'll be welded, so it should be fine. Here, let me actually hook this up real quick. This needs to spin that way, and if we start spinning it, oh no. No, it's fine. It spins. This should be fine. Okay, so now we need to determine where to put the sensor. We've actually need more than one sensor, which means we'll also need a logic gate. But the sensor is going to trigger the engine. So if I have it right here, is that going to work? Because the problem with this is the sensor is going to stop triggering the engine once it's no longer detecting me, and I'm worrying that it's going to make it so that the wheels... Oh, whoops. I'm worried that it's going to make it so that the wheels they don't keep going long enough to get the full propulsion. So here, let's put this... Oh, why did I do that? Don't worry. Fixed it, I think. You know what? Just to cover my bases, I'm actually going to cover the bottom here because I don't want those wheels grinding with the ground if that's a thing that they're going to actually do. Okay, so now this is not where I'm going to put it, but I'm just going to test it out right here. So let's say... Oh, great. That was fantastic. Oh, I just got launched back by my own traps once again. But if I just walk up here, is it going to allow me to launch in that direction? Nope. Oh wait, I don't think I even turned the engine up. That's my bad. Okay, so we're gonna put the engine on max. So I'm hoping that by the time I get right here, the wheels will start spinning and launch me. So let's see if it works. That did not work whatsoever. Oh, this is why. The sensor didn't trigger. I gotta put the sensor on 4. All right, now it should work. Ah, okay. Whoa! That was weird. I retained my momentum. My forward momentum got retained until I had an opening in front of me and it kept going. That's so weird. All right, let's try that again. Are we gonna get consistent results? I'm gonna walk this time. There we go. See? That's what I'm talking about. It may be a walk only. Oh, whoops. Didn't we go that far down? It might be, this might have to be like you have to do a certain walking speed in order to get consistent results. All right, I'm gonna try sprinting again. Okay, so sprinting seems a little bit more of like a line drive, whereas a walking seems a little bit more of a lob. Let's try walking again. Yeah, see, walking is a little bit more of a lob, but it's totally working as intended. So now we need to see, where can I put these to be effective? Actually, one thing I'm curious about is what if I don't have this step and we just get up right here? Is this going to change things? I don't know if it was that different. Let's try sprinting, see where it puts us. All right, here's a sprint. Yeah, that's just more of a line drive. Okay, the other thing that'll probably change the effects of this is where the sensor is. So let's try this sensor. Oh no, stop wasting gas, please. We're gonna try this sensor right here. I'm assuming that this is gonna be worse. I think that probably is the optimal spot, but we'll see what this does. So now the sensor is literally right before the wheels, so I don't know what to expect with this. All right, put this on 4, and this should be it. Whoa, yeah! Okay! All right, wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's amazing. I thought it just wasn't gonna launch us very well because the sensor would stop triggering the wheels when we were on them. But no, that worked good. Let's see what sprinting is like then. All right. And sprint. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely better to walk on those than sprint on them. Let me see if I can, let me see, just to make sure. If I walk, am I gonna get up to that speech platform again? Yes! Oh, we're totally getting up to the speech, Ow. Okay, so I think I want to be able to get up to the speech platform from somewhere down here. I'm gonna need some more controllers. Do I have any controllers around here that just aren't being used to their potential? I got these controllers. Those ones are definitely being used though. Actually, okay, here we go. Not in use, not in use. We could steal from some of these controllers up here because I think they're connected to the same system. Okay, so this is really difficult to try to map out, but here's what I'm thinking. We attach it like right around here. Let me just get rid of some of this. Like right here, at that 45-degree angle, that goes right to the edge of the platform. So I'm hoping that this is going to lob us up at the right distance. So let's give it some room. I'm going to put a bearing right here. We need to flip this over. There we go. Let's get our weld tool, and we weld this right on top of that bearing. All right, I need to cut more of this. Try this again. Weld this right on top of that bearing. Perfect. So now this bearing gets hooked up to one of these. Think of this one. 45 degrees. Wrong way. 45 degrees this way. Yeah. There we go. So now if we're walking from here, we go like this. Oh, too much. I think maybe I can adjust the speed of the engine to dial in how far I go. So let's go down by 3 notches. Walk nice and gentle. Oh, wow, that's a huge difference. Okay, let's try 1 notch down then. All right, how about this? Okay, still too much. I hope there's not going to be... It's probably going to be either too much or too little, I'm guessing. So we'll try 1 more notch down. All right, and... Whoop, don't sprint. All right, and... Yeah, look at that. That was the difference between 1 notch. Okay, so... That tells me maybe this spot is too... Well, what if we angle it... Not 45 degrees. What if we just angle it at that doorway, which I'm thinking is 30 degrees. All right, let's see how this feels. What? How does that hurt me? Is that going to happen every time? That took 51 damage, too. All right, let's try this again. See if I get hurt. All right, that time I didn't get hurt. I'm going to do 2 more tests. If only 1 out of 4 tests I get hurt, then that's acceptable to me. All right. All right, no hurt on that one. And test number 4. No hurt. Okay, so that was just a fluke, I think, when we got hurt. So that seems pretty reliable. Whoops. Man, my frame rate is getting terrible at night. I don't know if something's happening at night right now, but my frame rate is dropping. Actually, maybe, is this what's causing my frame rate to drop? That could be a thing too. All right, I don't know if I have any more concrete. I need concrete to expand that section out. Do I have any more concrete left? I think I have like... I have that much concrete over here. And I have that much. That's not... I don't know if that's going to be enough, but let's see if we can do it. 168 concrete. Worst case, I'm going to take from over here some more. All right, so now from underneath, I'm going to just build out at an angle to kind of match what this is doing. I know this is 45 degrees, that's 30 degrees, but I think overall this should work. All right, check this out. So now we have a little bit of an offshoot from here, just like that, and I think that fits it all right. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's better than nothing. So as we run, if we go up the stairs here, if we want to get up over there or over in the farm area, we can just go up the stairs here, go around, walk, And then, boom, just like that, we're up onto the speech platform. Isn't that amazing? It works so well. So now I guess for symmetry's sake, I'm gonna try to do the same thing over there. Oh, by the way, while I'm building this, quick announcement. If you've ever been interested in buying anything from the merch store, whether it be a push button, see what happens shirt, a diamond plate face mask, or anything that just has a ScrapMan logo on it to support the channel, but you've been waiting for a discount, now's your chance because there is a 10% discount this weekend only, up until Sunday, I believe, if you use the code AUTUMN. So that's... Oh, I am not building this symmetrically at all. This is what I get for plugging merch while I'm trying to build at the same time. But yeah, AUTUMN, all caps on the link down in the description, and I'll try to remember to put a link in the comments too, but sometimes I don't always remember. So yeah, 10% off the entire store. Anything that you want is gonna be discounted as long as you use that code. All right, so I believe this is pretty much set up identically to the other one. And man, my frames are just getting worse and worse. I don't know if there's any more segmentation I can do. No, I can't because I need to be able to control the bridge. Yeah, I need this entire front section to be one piece because the bridges need to be controlled from this front section too. So I can't think of another area where I could actually create a separation to break up the base into smaller sections. So we are definitely getting to the point where we are pushing the base to its limits here. So now, oh no, I'm all out. I'm all out. Ugh, I don't know how much I need. How much do I need? Where can I get it from? I'm gonna steal it from over here. We're just gonna go right to where this door ends. Just like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Man, my frames are getting terrible. Hopefully when I weld this launcher on, it'll be better. I think I need to get rid of, like, I need to cut down on my vehicles or something. I was able to get 40 frames after I put my bridges up at the beginning of the episode. So it might just be playing in the world longer with all this stuff around is making it worse. Or it could be these mechanisms that I just built have tanked the frame rate. Do I have enough concrete? You know what? I'm gonna put, I enabled foliage density a little bit higher because we now don't have to deal with the foliage coming through our base. But if I put foliage density down, that did nothing. What if I turn dynamic lights off? All right, dynamic lighting isn't it either. It has to just be the complexity of the base then. It's just the optimization of all the physics that is the problem, I think. Okay, so now we try to fill the rest of this in. I got 28 blocks left. All right, yeah, we got enough now. There we go, 18 blocks to spare. All right, where do I actually weld this though? All right, so now I just need to add the wooden railing around to make everything symmetrical. But man, I am really worried about this frame rate. If these are the cause of the frame rate, I don't know if this is gonna be worth it. I was planning on having more of these too, like for other levels to jump around from. But with the way that this is going, I don't know how doable that's actually gonna be. All right, so this one is actually completely untested. So let's see if it works the same way. Do we land in the same spot? Oh yeah, look at that, it's perfect. Other than the frame rate, it's perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna exit my world and I'm gonna come back in and see if it has any impact on the frame rate, because otherwise we may have an issue with these things. For some reason, these things made the difference to destroy our world. All right, we're loading back in. There's always the initial loading issues. Oh, look at this. This is good, 45 frames. Look, doesn't this feel so much better now? All right, so there's definitely an issue then with Scrap Mechanic. The longer you have the game open, it slowly lowers your frame rate over time. Or at least this is what's happening to me. I'm not gonna say that's what's gonna happen to everybody, but that's what's happening to me. Yeah, and there, whoa. Oh, that's weird. That lowered, just that action lowered my frame rate, but now it's back. Like, just flying through the air like that is bad for the frame rate. Now, let's try it again. I'm at 45. And then that put me down to 20, 18, and now I'm back to 45. All right, but now at least we've got a really cool way to get up to the speech platform from down here. So that's something I'm probably, whoa, that seems to be launching me higher now. Why is that launch? I used to be landing on the floor, not hitting the wall. What's going on here? Is it because of my frame rate? Is it because I have a higher frame rate that this, oh no, see that time it was right. All right, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. That's weird. So if I was to put more of these, I actually don't even know where. Do you think? What if I put one on top of there? I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to get up there, would I? I kind of want to build one more just to see. All right, this is not very well suited for this angle, but I want to try to, there, oh, that worked great. All right, yeah, I want to angle it a little bit more. Oh, perfect. Do you think we're going to make it? We might die. We might actually die from this. Okay, let me drink up just so that I'll heal faster in the event that I do take a lot of damage. But do you think we'll get up there? My goal is to get up there. If we can get up there, that'd be amazing. All right, so this is on maximum. Sensors on. All right, here we go. It would probably help if I hooked up the engine to the bearing. That might be a good thing to do for this. All right, let's try this again. All right, here we go. Nope. Hey, it didn't damage me though. All right, so that's not a viable option. I don't think the way that my base is currently built, I'm not sure if there's actually a place to put these that could fast track me up there. That's a long distance to cover, a high distance to cover. Hey, who are you? You're not Hank. Hank's in the pool, isn't he? Isn't Hank in the pool? Yeah. Yeah, Hank's in the pool. You must be Hank's friend. Are you the same one that destroyed some of his stuff the other day? I guess we'll give you another chance. We'll see if Hank forgives you. All right, come on back to the pool party. Oh, no. All right, well, I think this is a great place to end it. We've created a really awesome mechanism to fast track ourselves up to the top that lags out our base for whatever reason. But let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you have any other suggestions for stuff you'd like to see on Scrap Manor over here. And don't forget, use code AUTUMN on the merch store using the link down below if you want 10% off anything store-wide up until the weekend, up until the end of the weekend, rather. So, I'm gonna go ahead and sit in my throne for a nice rest at the end of a great episode. If you enjoyed this and you wanna see more awesome content on the channel, go ahead and check out some stuff on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.